That's right. She's here in all her visual and aesthetic flesh, gay cable network's precious darling, New York's foremost ennuyé, Sybil Ophthalmia Brunchin.
Tragically spontaneous, wasn't that, Joe? Well, I would never have expected that, would I? You can never live up to your portrait, can you? Strike that from the set. No, now, just a second. I must explain to my audience for a second. You know, I'm at war with my set, with my clothes, with my audience, and even with Lou Maletta, my producer, who now has 2 cameras that I have to pay attention to, and my studio audience. I don't know which camera to look at because, of course, we don't have lights or hands pointing. It's very complicated. Now, the focus of a program like this is that I am supposed to get up in front of a simple camera setup and speak to you and make you laugh and enjoy things, or weep, or get outraged. No. The focus of our program is now completely in our material, our electronics, our cameraman focusing on me. It's very complicated. It looks like Cape Canaveral right now. You know how that ended up. Well, that's the end of our program. No jokes about Cape Canaveral. I'm sorry. I should probably do... Really? It's like Isadora Duncan's boa, you know? Thank God there are no cars parked on the set. Michael, thank you. I should probably do a turn for you in this, all right? Let me see if I can do this. I'm so unused to a train. Usually people have a staff of 45 to help them with the train. It's amazing what Robert Hall is renting for your birthday now. Any one of you can have one of these. Let me see if I can... There we are. Lovely. This looks like something I played with last night, blown up. How clever of you boys to inflate one of those. Now, if I can sit down carefully. All right, let me see who's not laughing at that on my staff. Al Hers. Fine. All right, now, I hope there's no residual in there. Nope, did. Now, really, microphones thrusting on me. I feel like a Vita Perone, except they should be bolted to my breasts. All right, now, first of all, you, stand up, please. Don't be afraid. I shan't hurt you. Take this. As my home audience knows, frequently we have blackouts during the show, so this is my emergency lighting crew. You 3 handsome young men will be my lighting crew. Thank you. All right, now, as you know from the spontaneous way in which you brought balloons and streamers, please, Victor, do you have a migraine? Shaking like this. It's my birthday. And, well, actually, let's cut this from the tape, all right? It's not my birthday. February 15th is my birthday. But the time that this program will be on, it will be in another dimension, as we've talked about. Remember, we in television land are in colliding dimensions, sort of catastrophes like that. So we have to fool our audience. That will be edited from the tape, won't it? All right, now, this audience is in another dimension, too. It's fascinating. Coincidentally, my program has also been on 1 year. Yes, it's lovely having an applause sign in the studio, which doesn't work. The light's blown out, like in the bathroom. So I've been on a year, and I'm a year older, and it's not frightening to be 26 years old at all. Right, I see the tone of this birthday completely. And I must say that we have WVUDU on the set tonight. That's Port-au-Prince, Haiti. We have, all right, we have, moving very quickly. This birthday is going to go by just as fast as all the others. We have, as you all know, we have San Francisco in our viewing public. And hello, San Francisco. What station are they, Lou? What's the name of that? Viacom. But what are their call letters, or Oh, really? It's not like W. Tony Bennett or anything like that. Lovely. WGG Golden Gate or anything like that. Now, what nights are we on in San Francisco? If I may tear you away from your technical staff, please don't let me interrupt the magnificent workings of this program. Now, what? Monday nights. At what time?
9 o'clock.
You are the produciatrix. You should know these things. Monday at 9 o'clock. So, you will immediately see what's happening. It's Thursday in our studio. We are seen in New York Thursdays at 11. We are seen Monday in San Francisco at 9 o'clock or something. And we're in Cleveland, yes?
Yeah, we're in Cleveland on Wednesdays and Fridays at 9:30.
On television or radio?
You're right. We're on radio.
Radio in Cleveland. We're on radio in Cleveland. Yes, we're on radio, so they can't see what we're doing right now. And also, we're in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, the Queen City, the Queen City. Michael, you're the only queen in the audience. And what nights are we on there?
Cincinnati, we're on Wednesday and Friday at 9:30.
Twice a week I'm on in Ohio. How refreshing. Probably they dub farm tips over me or something like that. Local soybean prices. Yes, lima bean futures. Oh, just joking, Ohio, just joking. And what time are we on there?
Where?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati is Wednesday and Friday in Cincinnati. In Cleveland.
No, time, darling, time.
9:30.
Wonderful. So you see, everyone in the United States is in a different dimension, including that light that just flashed out. Absolutely. I love the effect of heat lightning in February. Now, I don't really know. Lou is so busy looking at cameras and different things that my program will be 4 hours long because he used to look at his watch, but he can't anymore because he's too busy sending Alan Shepard around the world. I should put a little... No one remembers Alan Shepard. My God, we've got to do an IQ test on these audiences. How long do I have for my opening now? Yes, you see, my own inner clock. Well, that's about it for our opening. We'll be back in just a second to look at some sort of thing for my birthday. Who's our sponsor tonight?
Right on the other side.
Yes. It's just like Johnny Carson in 1956. Our sponsor tonight is the Monster. The Monster! There it goes. Oh, my. Yes, but it looks very sailing uphill here. No. The Monster. The Monster. A lovely bar in the village. And I've never understood why they call it the Monster because only the most cutest boys go there. So listen, darlings, we'll have a word from the Monster and we'll be right back. Au revoir. I'm doing my Patricia Neal impression. No, it's terrible. Horrible. Really, when people have birthdays, they get so macabre. Macabre. That's a French word. Many of you have noticed this portrait behind me, and I must tell you that I have a very special person to thank tonight for this portrait. That portrait was taken by Francesco Scavullo. And a man fainted in the fourth row. He thought I had it taken in one of those little photo booths in Times Square. No, darling, no. It was considerably more money, much more money. But I think it captures a certain je ne sais quoi, a certain noblesse oblige, a certain laissez-faire, a certain, I don't know, Alexis Carrington look, don't you? Sybil goes Moldavia. Yes, I look very edgy there, edgy. But I want to thank Francesco for that photograph. That was lovely. And Sean Burns, who also styled that shot, is really extraordinary. Sean Burns is really the man who put that all together. And they did reconstructive, construction on my face. Makeup was out of the question. We had a crew of 12 headed by a makeup man named Michael Reimer, and he came in with construction crews and a demolition team to remove the lines, sandblasting, those electric sanders with the sparks coming off. Anyway, well, we're just moving along. Now, I asked this during the break. How many people are new to my program tonight? Okay, now, how many of you have seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? And every time, more people have seen Rocky Horror Picture Show than have seen my program. I don't know how that's possible. But anyway, no. Now,
the thing about the Rocky Horror Picture Show is that every time you see it, they always ask, who are the virgins in the audience, right? So we're going to start doing that from now on. We're going to say, who are the virgins? But we need a new name for them, like Sybil, Vestal virgins, or the Sybilites. That's what we'll say. So, with applause, how many of you were Sybilites tonight? Kill those people. I've been on a year. They've had more than enough opportunity. No. As those of you who come to my program all the time know, I always do questions. Gifts are really lovely, but provided they're not ticking. As you know, we always take questions from the audience, and we have a basket set up here, but we don't have it tonight. So I would like to take live questions from the audience, live questions. Here's a man trying to hide his face. No, my dear, it's too late. The camera has panned across you. Your mother knows that you watch my program. So, I should like to take a live question for a change, because all those paper things allow you to get off easy. I get the most bizarre questions. What was the great question last week was, oh, darling, are we interrupting you, really? No, why don't we mic you, and I shall simply rest here in the front with Keith and my friends Jamie, and we'll just all talk here and have a little luncheonette while you pan across the wonderful world of gay cable network technology. No, really, you know, when I was in acting school in Russia, when I was in acting school in Russia, it's not enough that I'm a year older, but I have an audience tonight that doesn't laugh at things that were hopefully meant, some small measure, to be funny. They laugh. Oh, see, there you go. No, they laugh at the fact that I have a handicap, shall we say. The fact that my vision is 24,000. And that often Lou has played tricks on me, by having hidden my glasses. I come out, I sit down at my desk by feeling my way out here, and I perform to what I assume is an audience of laughing people, and it turns out to be a bunch of tape recorders sitting around in chairs. Yes, that's a lovely little touch. Well, since the biggest laugh of the evening was my glasses and the fact that I'm nearsighted, I think we'll conclude the program. No. Better. Give that man $4 more. All right, now, I want a question from the audience. Does anyone have a question? The fifth row looks rather foamy at the mouth. Something back there? Don't hold your head there. Mother, do you have a question for me? My mother's in the audience tonight. She dresses as a man. It's quite shocking. I'm sorry, what? Does it look damp to you, darling? What sort of a question is that? What happened to the fur? Yes, of course it is. I just never bring my furs to the theater because I don't wish them to be stolen. I'll attend to you later. Any other questions? Yes.
Two-part question. The first part is, do you consider yourself a sex symbol?
Well, I consider myself more of a sex snare drum, if you must know. No, I mean, really, a sex symbol. I leave that to my gentleman friends who I pay a great deal of money every night to play with me, and they tell me that I'm a sex symbol, so I take their word for it, I guess. No, I don't know. It's not really pertinent for me to am I a sex symbol? Obviously, since my home audience can't see, there are 800 people in my audience. That oatmeal sort of performance just then, that applause, tells you I'm not a sex symbol. I am a symbol of good taste and breeding and red gloves. Yeah, yes.
And my second part is,
yes.
You're up for the part of Gone with the Wind 2. Who is going to be your Rhett Butler?
Well, he won't be my Rhett Butler because I'm up for the role of Butterfly McQueen. Yes, next question. All right, please herd these people out with an electric pod, and we'll go on. We'll get the next audience in. How much time do I have left? 0, you see? You may attend to those little machines which will blow up. Fortunately, there's no school teacher on the set, but... and I can just attend... That's right. You see, since you're not going to laugh, I must make you angry. No, that's right. Go on. So much more calorie burning just then than the laughter I've been getting tonight. No, I'm just teasing. We're going to cut away for a commercial. Who's our sponsor now? Yes, someone's flashing a flashlight at me. Who's our sponsor, the monster, again? I'm the sponsor. Well, then the monster is appropriate, isn't it? No. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. I suck on you, Godzilla. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Oh, you got silly. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm my own sponsor tonight. As you know, in our lobby, we're selling Sybil Bruncheon T-shirts. Yes, Michael, I know them. You don't have to hold them up. And we're selling them through the Gay Cable Network for the Earring Relief Fund and for Sybil. That's Sybill, Save Your Beleaguered and Indigent Ladies of Leisure, a new charity, which is going to go towards something worthwhile. So we'll be right back after this commercial. That's all right, darling. Have a dinner. We're going to have a dinner. I should just put this elsewhere. No. We're going to have a dinner. We're going to have a dinner at the Paris Commune. That's 411 Bleecker Street. And remember, that's the ambassador's ball. You must come as a diplomat or an ambassador or a member of royalty, like a country like Moldavia or Eastern Rumelia or Liechtenstein or something like that. And if you're not a member of royalty, just dress as one and we'll let you in. The material's printed on the screen. What? Area. Well, Area's going on right now, darling. Haha, see? Get it. It's February. Yes, we're all going to Area right now after this taping to go to the party, which is free. So, darlings, if you're home watching my program, my party's just about over. So, anyway, we'll see you next week, and it will be February 20th during my diplomat's dinner. Au revoir, darlings, au revoir.